China has been the leader in EV all along. We just focused on Tesla, I think, because Tesla was this kind of massive meme stock. Everybody outside of the region seemed to think that Tesla was the only EV maker in the world, whereas actually it's probably about number 7, I think, in terms of market share in China. China, this is a major structural driver, and it's particularly concerned with pollution. So China's really investing in EV because of roadside pollution, but also to reduce its dependency on imported fuels. So, it's building a full energy infrastructure with nuclear, but with coal and other fossil fuels as well, but also uses all the renewables. So it's driving literally towards an EV future. And obviously, there's many, many EV car makers. And I think the important thing is that they are going to be very soon moving heavily into the export markets. So we're going to see a lot of these Chinese EVs coming to Europe, coming to the US if they're allowed. And so, this has been going on in the background while people haven't really been noticing. So, it's a very, very powerful trend.
So I don't know about the US market, but I would like to believe, given the data and the trend, that Chinese EVs would get a warmer reception in Europe. And that is essentially the battleground, the battlefield for the US EV makers, the China EV makers, to really gain market share outside of their home markets.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be about price. I mean, this is the thing: is that, obviously, something like BYD is significantly cheaper in their range than a Tesla, and whereas in Europe everybody's kind of benchmark against Tesla. This is going to be a very, very interesting price-driven EV war, if you like, coming up in the next few years. And
do you think the Chinese EV makers on the price point have an edge? Price point, quality, low
massive.
cost. Yeah, massive. Okay.
Yeah.
Elaborate more on that.
Massively. Well, it's just that if you actually look at the price points for them in China. And what everybody really was aiming for is to get this sort of affordable EV mass market for down at something in the sort of sub $20,000 area. And that, of course, has been the whole story about Tesla. Tesla started off at the luxury end, which is a very good way of getting market dominance with the S-Class and then the X-Class. But they're very, very expensive cars now. And they've gone cheaper, but ultimately now it's going to be in that 20 to 30,000 euro and the sub 20,000 euro market, which there are Chinese EVs that can compete in that. That is going to be the real challenge for the European makers.